And then I got a message from her being like, hey, look, I've thought about it, and financially it's not going to work. You know, I need to get some ducks in a row first. I definitely want to come back when it's a more suitable option. How do I navigate her now?
Why not set up an extended payment plan?
Well, I did wonder that, like, yeah, how to sort of navigate if that was sort of, change the back end of it or whatever.
I would say, what's her name?
Hannah.
I'd say, Hannah, I know that you really want this. And I just wanted to clarify, is the finances the absolute only reason why you feel like you can't sign up right now? Get an answer from that. If she says yes, then you say, okay, how much do you feel like you could afford? Get them to tell you. And let's say you charge $100 a week and she says, I could do 60. Then you say, why don't instead we do $60 a week for 16 months, and you know, you commit to the 12, but after you've finished, you've still got 10 payments left or whatever the fuck it is. And if things change, and if you'd like to, you know, pay that sooner or whatever, we can absolutely talk about that. But I know this is important to get you started now, and I'd love to help. You know, 95, we have the prices set weekly for 95%, because obviously we need to have, you know, some cash flow in the business. But we actually allow for the room of, you know, a couple of exceptional circumstances where we can help support people through extended payment plans. Is that something that you'd be interested in? Right.
That's a good idea. I like that. Yep.
Because if she really does want it, that should be. We had someone the other day, and this happened to them. And we realized that, you know, she could pay for a 6-month commitment. She could pay it over 9 months.
Yep.
And still do the 6 months in that period, because we're very solid on you need consistency. There's no point extending it out and doing a session once a fucking month or something. But if you continue to pay after, then we've taken away the payment concern.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I did sort of think about that for a brief second, and then I just sort of went, oh, too hard basket. But like when you say it like that, it's and I suppose it could even be that, like, I don't actually know her like job situation or anything like that. It could be that maybe it's the first 6 months of her 12 months that she pays half price, and then she actually can pay more, or whatever that looks like. So yeah, I would just go back to her.
Dive a little deeper into what's actually going on in finances and say, hey, look, I'd really love to help and support you. You know, is there some, like, are you open to an alternative solution that's not going to go outside of your budget, but means you can still work with us now?
Yeah. And I think that like, look, I've met her for an hour, but the vibe that I get off her, and also the position that she plays in that soccer club, I think she would be a leader of the women's team. And potentially be able to bring in some more people as well. So
why don't you talk to her about the fact that if she brings people in, it's an extra X dollars for her, or she brings in 3 people and you just fucking can the rest of whatever she has to pay.
That's what I was about to say. I could do some sort of just a big incentive where it's like, you know, bring 5 people and they join up, and I'll wipe whatever cost off or whatever.
Yeah, well, I would still do it as per whatever your current thing is. Like if you're giving $150, it's like, we will take that away from your extended payment plan and take it off, so you have less weeks, so that there's a way that you can I guess make some money back on this, or it can be within your budget.
Yeah, cool, awesome. No, I like those.